Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. With her ex-husband Kody Brown and his wife Robyn Brown in charge, Sister Wives star Janelle Brown is unsure that the family's Coyote Pass property is in the best hands. Mary Brown and Janelle disagree over what the future holds, despite the fact that the property must be paid off in the coming months. Mary, 53, stated in a teaser video for the Sunday, November 10th episode posted on TLC's Instagram, "I don't think there's any need for protection. In that regard, don't you believe that we have each other's backs? Would Kody and Robyn really go into this thinking, maybe we should get the property?" Mary went on in a confessional, "I don't believe that they will let us down." But 55-year-old Janelle didn't agree. She said to Mary, "I don't necessarily believe that." In a longer version of the video that people posted on November 8th, Janelle also offered Mary guidance on how to handle her portion of the property. Janelle clarified, "I'm going to advise you to safeguard your interest in it to the extent that you are entitled to a quarter of it. I'll keep an eye on you, but I want to confirm that this is your entire estate, Mary. All I'm saying is that you ought to know what's happening. I would simply ensure that the compensation you receive is equitable." During a confessional, she continued to voice her concerns about Mary, stating that although the single mother was technically entitled to a quarter of the value of the property, Janelle was worried it might not occur. If the worst happens and it sells, she probably won't get a quarter because her name is only on one piece, and it's in conjunction with Kody and me. Mary also described the Coyote Pass original plan. The family purchased a sizable plot of land when Kody, 55, was still married to Janelle, Mary, Robyn, 46, and Christine Brown. Kody's original plan was to construct a sizable home on the site so that everyone could live together. But the wives soon dispelled that notion. After that, it was decided that each woman and her kids would have their own home. The family paid $820,000 for the property in 2018, but for a number of reasons, including differences of opinion on the polygamous family's response to the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, none of the Browns have actually started construction on the site. When it was revealed that Robyn and Kody had been letting a nanny come over and help with the kids, tensions between some of the family members increased. More delays pertaining to Coyote Pass resulted from the dissolution of 3 of Kody's 4 marriages. In July 2022, Christine sold her portion of the property to Kody&Robyn for $10 after they parted ways in November 2021. A year later, Janelle followed suit, and based on the deed of release and full reconveyance that In Touch was looking at the time, she and Kody paid $340,000 for her portion of Coyote Pass. For the Brown family, what went wrong? There are several hypotheses among Sister Wives fans as to why Kody's marriages to 3 of his 4 wives ended in divorce, including Robyn Brown's manipulation and meddling, his friendship with Robyn, and his inflated ego. Kody, who was previously the epitome of polygamy, is currently monogamous with Robyn, regardless of the cause of the problems. His 3 ex-wives, however, have gone on. Given that divorce was frowned upon in the Brown family's religious society, this would have been an unimaginable scenario not too long ago. In America, the Browns were arguably the most well-known polygamous family. Many people believe that the dissolution of their family is a general condemnation of plural marriage. However, at least one other polygamist has stated that Kody, not polygamy per such, is to blame for the breakdown of his marriages. The Browns were friends with Joe Darger and his wives, Alina, Vicky, and Val, who also made appearances on a few Sister Wives programs. My 3 Wives, their own TLC show, was also available. On a Twitter thread in 2022, the family expressed their feelings on Kody's romance's ending. The Dargers said, "Can't watch it," in reference to the Sister Wives season that was airing at the time, and came after Kody's split from Christine Brown. "It's difficult to watch people you care about destroy themselves when you know that the majority of reality TV is fake, considering that love was always divided for the wives and multiplied for the husband." One member in the thread questioned whether polygamy could ever succeed. In response, the Dargers said that the husband's role was to foster love inside the family. They stated, "It appears that Kody has allowed it to become divided." The Dargers suggested that Kody's own shortcomings played a part in the breakdown of his marriages. They wrote, "Polygamy is a magnifier. It is magnified if you have love, connection, or any weakness. It is shown if you have ego, resentment, or weakness. Being thankful for what you have is far preferable to wanting more." The Dargers believe that allowing marriage and family issues to worsen will only lead to divorce and catastrophe. Divorce is also a huge failure. In his family's 2011 book Love x3, A True Story of a Polygamous Marriage, Joe remarked, "Divorce is a very serious matter in my view, and only is permissible for the most egregious problems." For instance, Joe's first spouse's gambling addiction prevented him from supporting his multiple families. So his first husband gave Val, his third wife, a spiritual release. According to Val's book, the Apostolic United Brethren's authorities disapproved of divorce except in the most extreme cases. Years later, when those leaders concluded her husband had essentially abandoned her, Kody's wife Mary would be allowed her own spiritual divorce. However, the Dargers' remarks imply that if Kody had dealt with the issues in his marriages sooner, that result might have been prevented. In Love x3, Joe stated, "It is essential that we get along, solve problems, and show each other respect and unconditional love. Because the family as a whole suffers when one relationship is in trouble." Sister Wives, a popular program on TLC, has been a mainstay since 2010. After following Kody Brown and his 4 wives through several significant life events, viewers have grown to know them. At the beginning of the series, a cheerful polygamous family was shown navigating the path to a more accessible lifestyle. But as the years passed, Kody began to lose sight of his ideal and began to push Mary Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown away. Fans are now disinterested because the seasons are behind schedule with their filming. Could Sister Wives be on the verge of ending? A viral Facebook post announcing the demise of Sister Wives sent some viewers into a panic. The post sounded sincere and was shared on other Sister Wives groups because it displayed the network's featured shot with a large red "canceled" stamp over it. The visual looked convincing. After season 19, the once popular sitcom would be ending, according to the description. The network hasn't released an official statement yet. Additionally, false alarms have happened before. Even though season 19 has only 6 episodes, it is difficult to deny that people are completely disinterested. The most recent season was filmed in 2022, but TLC has lagged behind in filming the previous 2 seasons. Dedicated viewers believe that this is outdated information because they have been receiving real-time updates from the cast on social media. Although there have been numerous Easter eggs pointing to the show's demise, TLC has not yet released an official comment about the show's future. Kody said, "Love should be multiplied, not divided," at the beginning of season 1. But the father of 18 is singing a completely different tune. When the family all shared a home in Lehi, Utah, viewers began to watch the series. The concept was intriguing, and the majority of spectators were unfamiliar with their way of life. Fans are currently witnessing Kody's monogamous marriage to his 4th and favorite wife, though, as we go forward in time, since Mary and Christine moved to Utah, and Janelle went to North Carolina, the family is now divided. Filming a family series while they aren't together seems difficult. Christine has also moved on. She had previously been Kody's 3rd wife before getting married to David Woolley. The fact that the Sister Wives highlights his strained connection with several of his elder children doesn't help either. Kody alienated his children by going too far with his COVID-19 regulations, which led to fights among fights. It's been difficult to watch the kids get angry as a fan, and Kody's continual downward spiral has gotten tiresome. To be honest, the plot of the once popular franchise has left the fans perplexed. TLC is well aware that the latter seasons of Sister Wives have left fans feeling let down. Additionally, viewers are not hiding their disappointment. For example, no anyone wants to see Robyn Brown weep for the millionth time over her inability to spend her twilight years sitting on a porch with her sister wives. I think there's a possibility that the Sister Wives as we know it may be ending. However, I believe TLC would be more than pleased to arrange some kind of spin-off. Supporters have expressed their want to see Janelle and Christine succeed in life. Janelle recently declared that she was also beginning her own farm. The stuff is present then. Even Kody's first wife, Mary, acknowledged that the show would eventually have to end. Is it on the downhill? Mary said on the Sarah Frasher show. We've been together for so long after all. There is no guarantee that it will last forever. It simply isn't. No show lasts forever. However, you are also unable to forecast it. Although we have come this far, I don't think we ever would have imagined it. People enjoy the drama. Ashley makes every effort to provide you with the most recent information on reality TV programs and its celebrities. Here is a list of some reality TV stories that the Ashley hasn't covered this weekend, because the roundup is unable to cover every event and reality TV show. Warning sister wives. People, Mary, the former sister wife of Janelle Brown, is advised by her to safeguard her investment in the family's shared Coyote Pass land. Baby, the new 90-day fiancé. In Touch Weekly, Robert Springs and Annie Francisco, the couple from 90-Day Fiancé, welcomed their third child together. I dropped. Reality T. Ariana Madix's brother Jeremy was not charged with drug trafficking. What the hell? Critics and Monsters. Courtney Reardance, star of 90-Day Fiancé, reportedly left Soulja Boy to be with Colt Johnson on a new spin-off. If you've been watching Sister Wives Season 19, you're aware that week after week, viewers of the TLC reality series have been entering a time warp. The Brown family shot the season in late 2022, shortly after Mary, Christine, and Janelle Brown divorced Kody Brown, and just before Christine married the man of her dreams, David Woolley, as the show revealed in the Season 19 opener. Additionally, it depicts the start of Gwendolyn, the daughter of Christine and Kody, getting engaged to Beatriz B. Queiroz, her present wife. In Season 19, Gwendolyn reunites the estranged family to celebrate her engagement to be in November 2022. She came out as bisexual barely a year before to the party. Fans have questioned whether Gwendolyn and Christine's relationship has deteriorated as a result of her social media activity since the filming was finished. What is their current relationship then? Here's some information. And how is the friendship between Sister Wives actors Christine and Gwendolyn Brown now? Despite the fact that Christine and Gwendolyn get along in Season 19 of Sister Wives, viewers who keep up with the cast's social media activity assume that they have a real-life beef. A Reddit member reported in October 2024 that they had noticed Gwen had stopped following her mother on Instagram. A year after she missed Christine and David's wedding because of a schedule conflict at Northern Arizona University in Flagstaff, Arizona, the action took place. The user asked, "Does anybody know why Gwen unfollowed Christine on Instagram? Are they not on speaking terms? I know that Gwen was a no-show for Christine's wedding a while back, so I'm assuming there is some issues between them. Unfollowing your mom on social media, while she still follows you, kinda sends a message." Since Christine skipped her mother's wedding, fans have been wondering how things are between her and Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn hasn't explained why she unfollowed Christine on Instagram, but the fact that she didn't attend her mother's wedding further strengthened rumors that they didn't get along. During a Q&A on her Patreon in October 2023, Gwendolyn acknowledged that she was unable to attend the wedding due to a school obligation. She added that her mother didn't mind that she was unable to go. "I was busy lol," said Gwendolyn. "A lot is happening at my house and at school." Fans sensed there was more to the incident, even though Gwendolyn's answer appeared plausible. In Touch Weekly reports that other fans believed she didn't want Christine to steal the show because she and David were married 3 months after she and Beatriz exchanged vows in July 2023. Michael T. Padrone, Gwendolyn's sister, however, claimed that the wedding timetable had nothing to do with her absence, stating that she didn't want cameras to be present during her and Beatriz's wedding and described her younger sister's absence as sad. Regarding Gwendolyn's absence from the wedding, she remarked, "She didn't explain to me why she wasn't present. It's sad, but I'm not sure why. There might have been an emergency, or there might have been nothing at all." Christine and Gwendolyn's problems might be caused by David Woolley and Payton Brown. The mother and daughter have not spoken out about what transpired between them, But fans think that two men in their lives are also causing friction between them, and neither of them is Kody Brown. Several Reddit users have suggested that the drama between Gwendlyn and Christine has to do with Christine's son, Kody Brown, and David. Christine's refusal to invite her son to special events for Gwendlyn's sake was reportedly one of the reasons she didn't attend the wedding, but that apparently wasn't the issue, because she attended other events that Christine and Kody were also at, such as Garrison Brown's funeral in 2024 and Logan Brown's wedding in 2022. Kody and Gwendlyn haven't gotten along since he slapped her during an argument when they were teenagers. Other theories suggest that the political beliefs of Christine and David may have strained her and Gwendlyn's relationship. A number of commenters pointed out that the couple is conservative and that David has stated that he supports MAGA, but neither David, Christine, or Gwendlyn have provided any evidence to support that claim. The Consideration star needed validation and love in her new relationship, and David Woolley has explained why he didn't take advantage of the chance to show kinship with his darling. Sister life partners Christine Brown and David Woolley are in need of a boost in season 19. The past has given her kids all the details of her feelings with her new partner, but she became irate when he didn't kiss her on their subsequent date. Woolley is apparently needing to wait before kissing his new sweetheart. How should Christine respond? Why is David not making a move? Continue studying to become comfortable with the verifiable explanation for it. He has been trying to get to know her better and come out as comfortable with her friends and family. The meticulous attention seeker also wants to rush things and make a mistake. Sister life partners, David and Christine need their ideal wedding. In any case, sister life partners star Christine and David discussed their ideal wedding before the wedding in season 19. In the most recent season, David took his lady love shopping for rings, and then they went to schedule the wedding scene together. Christine expressed her desire to walk the aisle in her ideal wedding, but the Consideration star explained that she was never able to do so. In the end, she seems to be angry at her associate for not caring about her. What does David need to say about not kissing his future partner? Christine and Kody married before close friends and family, so the past could satisfy her desires in her previous marriage. She expected to do everything that she couldn't in her previous marriage. David provides verified justification for not kissing Christine. Sister life partners. David Woolley, star of Sister Life Partners, is indiscriminately enamored with Christine Brown. However, he is finding ways for children to better understand his accessory. The special attention star would prefer to proceed slowly and not jump right in. Recently, Christine examined her new relationship with her children and revealed to them that they were no longer playing around. Inquisitively, Michael T. disclosed that things became serious after she yelled at him for not kissing her. Christine laughed and discovered that it was their next date, and she worked out the entire situation in her admission booth. On their next date, the meticulous attention-getter went to see The Little Mermaid, which included the song Kiss the Young Woman. After determining that he wasn't that kind of person, and that he needed to have been a sophisticated man, David gave his side of the story to the fans, saying, "I will respite," and she essentially has to hold on to, whether or not she adored it. Christine said, "All that no question revolves around this large number of little animals swimming and singing trying to convince him to kiss her." In the meantime, fans needed to see David's reflections on his relationship and upheld his decision, and Christine had other things that were more important to her than anything else given her past, which included spending more than 20 years in a shady marriage, and the fact that the attention seeker wasn't thrilled about getting into a relationship without conviction. How would you interpret this? Janelle Brown shares bittersweet memories of son Garrison Brown amid ongoing grief, an unimaginable loss for Janelle Brown. In a heartbreaking revelation, Sister Wives star Janelle Brown lost her beloved son, Garrison Brown, in March. While his death has brought tremendous sorrow, Janelle has been open in sharing cherished memories, both honoring his life and raising awareness about mental health struggles. This emotional journey has resonated with millions, who've watched Janelle and her family navigate the unimaginable, while highlighting the importance of mental health support. Here's a look at Janelle's grief journey, her memories of Garrison, and how fans have been rallying behind her. The shocking news, Garrison Brown's sudden passing. The Sister Wives community was rocked when news of Garrison Brown's death broke. This chapter details the events leading up to that tragic day, including Garrison's hopeful plans for his future and the last interactions Janelle had with him. Reflecting on Garrison's life and dreams, Garrison Brown was known for his warm heart and ambition. Before his passing, he had begun pursuing a military career and had even taken steps toward independence by purchasing his own home. In this chapter, we explore the promising life he was building, the goals he had set for himself, and the ways he positively impacted those around him. Janelle's heartfelt Instagram tribute, honoring Garrison's memory. After losing Garrison, Janelle bravely shared a heartfelt post with her followers, accompanied by a picture from happier times. We'll look at the tender memories she shared, how she is choosing to honor her son, and how these posts are helping her connect with fans who've experienced similar losses. A mother's grief, the daily struggle to cope. Losing a child is one of life's most unimaginable pains. This chapter delves into Janelle's grief journey, her reflections on Garrison's life, and how she is finding the strength to move forward. From her tearful moments to the bittersweet memories, Janelle's journey serves as a powerful example of resilience. The if-onlys, reflecting on warning signs and mental health awareness. In a heart-wrenching interview with People, Janelle shared her deep regret over not knowing the pain Garrison was experiencing. Here, we explore her reflections, her thoughts on the what-ifs, and how she's using this experience to raise awareness about mental health and the importance of open communication. The stigma around mental health in the Brown family's faith. The Brown family's faith has influenced their lives in many ways, but discussions about mental health have often been limited. In this chapter, we'll explore how the family's background may have impacted Garrison's ability to express himself, and how Janelle's experience highlights the need for open mental health conversations in every family. Fans reach out to Janelle, messages of support from the TLC community. When Janelle shared her heartbreak on social media, fans flooded her posts with supportive messages. We'll showcase some of the most touching responses, exploring how these messages have created a network of love and solidarity for Janelle and her family during this difficult time. Bittersweet memories, finding comfort in cherished photos. Since Garrison's passing, Janelle has found solace in sharing treasured memories and photos from happier times. This chapter discusses the healing power of photographs and how these snapshots of Garrison's life bring comfort while serving as a tribute to his beautiful spirit. The journey to acceptance, finding peace amidst heartache. Grieving is a personal journey, and Janelle has been open about the difficulties she faces in finding peace. We'll look at the steps she's taking to honor Garrison's memory while working toward acceptance, and how she's drawing strength from both her family and her faith. A family torn, how Garrison's passing affected the Brown family dynamic. Garrison's death has had a ripple effect on the Brown family, who are each mourning in their own way. This chapter explores how the family is coping with the tragedy, the ways it's brought them closer, and the challenges they face as they support one another. The power of vulnerability, Janelle's strength in sharing her grief. By sharing her grief publicly, Janelle has shown incredible strength and vulnerability. We'll discuss how her openness has inspired others, why it's essential to destigmatize discussions about loss and mental health, and how Janelle is using her platform to bring awareness to these issues. Remembering Garrison's joyful spirit, the impact of his life on those who loved him. Garrison was beloved by many, and this chapter will focus on the joy he brought to those around him, his infectious smile, and the cherished memories his friends and family will always hold close to their hearts. Mental health in the spotlight. Lessons from Garrison's tragedy. Garrison's death has highlighted the importance of mental health awareness. This chapter will explore how his passing has brought mental health to the forefront for the Brown family and the Sister Wives community, as well as how Janelle hopes to help prevent similar tragedies in the future. Life without Garrison. How Janelle is finding strength in family and faith. In the wake of this tragedy, Janelle has leaned on her faith and her remaining children for support. Here, we'll discuss how her family, friends, and faith are helping her navigate this difficult period, providing moments of comfort and strength. Fans' stories of grief. How Janelle's loss resonates with others. Janelle's story has touched fans worldwide, many of whom have shared their own stories of loss with her. We'll highlight some of these fan stories, showcasing the ways in which shared grief can create a strong, supportive community. How the TLC community is raising mental health awareness. The Sister Wives audience is no stranger to personal struggles, and Garrison's passing has inspired fans to focus on mental health awareness. This chapter explores how the TLC community is coming together to share resources, support, and encouragement for those dealing with mental health challenges. A family's resilience. How the Browns are moving forward together. Despite their loss, the Brown family is dedicated to supporting one another and continuing Garrison's legacy. This chapter will examine how they're healing as a family, drawing closer together, and finding ways to honor Garrison's memory. Navigating life's new normal. Janelle's journey to healing. Janelle has had to adjust to a new normal without Garrison. In this chapter, we'll explore how she's adapting to this life change, creating new routines, and finding strength in small moments of joy and connection with her family. Janelle's message to other parents, emphasizing the importance of listening. In the wake of her loss, Janelle has urged other parents to listen closely to their children and watch for warning signs. We'll examine how her message has resonated with other parents, and how she hopes her story will inspire open communication in families everywhere. Cherishing Garrison's memory, honoring his life and legacy. As Janelle continues to mourn her son, she is determined to keep his memory alive. This final chapter will focus on the ways Janelle and her family are preserving Garrison's legacy, from photos and stories to charitable efforts that support mental health awareness. A mother's journey through grief and healing. Janelle Brown's heartbreaking journey reminds us all of the importance of cherishing our loved ones and prioritizing mental health. Her willingness to share her grief publicly has provided comfort to others facing similar challenges. Though the pain of losing Garrison will never fully disappear, Janelle's openness, strength, and resilience offer hope that healing, while difficult, is possible. Janelle's story continues to inspire, as she and her family navigate life after loss, striving to honor Garrison's memory and spread awareness about mental health. Janelle Brown opens up about her relationship with Mary Brown on Reality Life podcast. The evolution of Janelle and Mary's relationship. Sister Wives spoilers have revealed that Janelle Brown is finally speaking out about her relationship with Mary Brown, shedding light on the dynamic between the two since the family split. Appearing on the Reality Life with Kate Casey podcast, Janelle opened up about how the Sister Wives relationships have evolved, particularly as 3 of Kody Brown's wives have left him. This exclusive insight offers a glimpse into the Brown family's complex web of relationships as they move on independently. Breaking down the Sister Wives' shifting dynamics. This chapter dives into how the Brown family's relationships began shifting long before any of the wives officially left. The departure of Leon, Mary's child, marked the start of Mary's emotional journey toward independence, leading her to seek interests outside of the family and creating distance from her sister wives. Here, Janelle's reflections illustrate the early signs of change and highlight Mary's growing independence. Janelle on the podcast, revealing family secrets. In her conversation with Kate Casey, Janelle discusses the gradual breakdown of Mary and Kody's marriage and the impact it had on the entire family. This chapter covers Janelle's candid remarks on how the atmosphere in the Brown family home changed as Mary became more isolated from Kody, drawing closer to Robyn and finding solace outside the family. Mary and Kody's strained marriage, a love lost. Mary and Kody's relationship was strained for years, and by the time Mary decided to leave, the romance had been long gone. Janelle describes how Kody and Mary were estranged, and the heartbreaking moments when Kody made it clear to Mary that they would never be intimate again. This chapter delves into the ups and downs of their relationship and how this tension affected the family dynamic. A sisterhood in turmoil. Janelle and Christine's bond versus distance from Mary. While Mary grew closer to Robyn, Janelle maintained a close relationship with Christine. This chapter covers the ways Janelle and Christine's bond strengthened as they navigated life in the Brown family, in contrast to the growing distance from Mary. Janelle's insights reveal the ways these changing relationships played out behind the scenes. Moving on, how Mary's departure changed Janelle's world. When Mary made the decision to leave her spiritual marriage to Kody, it signified a major shift. Janelle discusses how Mary's departure affected her personally and forced her to reevaluate her own path. Mary's decision to break free of the family's polygamous structure inspired Janelle to reflect on her own choices, underscoring the different ways each wife has approached leaving Kody. Mary's new path, seeking freedom and independence. After officially leaving Kody and the Brown family, Mary embraced independence, asking to be legally released from her marriage and any ties to the Brown family. Janelle reflects on how Mary has chosen to distance herself from the family and start fresh. This chapter delves into Mary's bold steps toward self-discovery and freedom, and how her journey impacted Janelle and the other wives. The role of religion. How faith influenced the family's decisions. Religion has always played a huge role in the Brown family's lives. Here, we examine how faith influenced the family's choices, both in marriage and in moving on, as well as how it shaped Janelle's and Mary's decision-making. Janelle's remarks give insight into how spiritual beliefs affected each wife differently in their choices to stay or leave the family. A complicated bond, navigating sisterhood and polygamy. Janelle and Mary's relationship has had its share of ups and downs over the years, and their unique sister-wife bond evolved through the complexities of polygamy. This chapter explores the challenges they faced within the sister-wife structure, highlighting how jealousy, competition, and differing personalities contributed to their eventual distance. Finding new passions. How each wife embraced her own interests. With the family divided, each of Kody's wives found new pursuits. Janelle discusses Mary's newfound interests, which led her to break free of the family dynamic and follow her passions. We'll explore how these personal passions became outlets for healing, and how each wife found ways to express herself outside of Kody's influence. Fans react. How Sister Wives viewers respond to Janelle's revelations. The Reality Life podcast episode sparked a flurry of reactions from Sister Wives fans. This chapter highlights fan responses to Janelle's honesty about her relationship with Mary, examining how viewers connect with the themes of independence, personal growth, and breaking free from difficult relationships. The future of Sister Wives. Will Janelle and Mary reconcile? Janelle and Mary's bond may have faded, but there's always a possibility of reconciliation. This chapter speculates on whether Janelle and Mary could repair their relationship, diving into what a future friendship might look like now that they're both no longer connected to Kody. Reclaiming their identities. Life after polygamy for Janelle and Mary. After years in the Brown family's polygamous household, both Janelle and Mary are redefining themselves as independent women. We'll look at how they're carving out new identities, finding their voices, and embracing new life paths post-Sister Wives. Moving forward, Janelle's plans for the future without Kody. Janelle's journey of self-discovery is just beginning. Here, we explore what's next for her, including her dreams, future aspirations, and her plans for life outside of the polygamous marriage that defined her for so many years. Insights from the podcast. A closer look at Janelle's most revealing moments. In her podcast appearance, Janelle shared insights that hadn't been revealed on the show. This chapter breaks down the most surprising moments from her interview, giving fans a deeper look at her evolving feelings toward Mary, Kody, and her place within the family. Sister Wives spoilers. How Janelle and Mary's revelations will impact future seasons. As Janelle and Mary continue to navigate their new lives, fans are eager to see how their stories will play out in future seasons. This chapter speculates on what might come next, based on Janelle's comments and fan reactions to the latest season. Kody Brown's reaction. How the family patriarch responds to the wives' new independence. Kody's reaction to each wife's departure has been met with mixed emotions. This chapter examines how Kody has responded to Janelle and Mary's newfound independence, analyzing his attempts to adjust to life with fewer wives and without the same family unity. Janelle's bond with Christine, a lasting friendship. Janelle and Christine's friendship has remained strong despite the changes in their family structure. This chapter celebrates their close relationship, showing how they've supported each other as they move into new phases of life without Kody. Sisterhood after polygamy. How Janelle and Meri navigate friendship as independent women. With the shared connection of their polygamous past, Janelle and Meri have an undeniable bond. This chapter explores the nuances of their sisterhood and whether they can find friendship again now that they're free of the pressures of polygamy. How Sister Wives fans relate. Lessons on personal growth and independence. Janelle and Meri's stories of self-discovery resonate with fans who have also experienced difficult relationships or independence journeys. Here, we'll highlight the life lessons that viewers can take away from the Brown family's story. New beginnings. Janelle and Meri's journey of empowerment and freedom. In this final chapter, we celebrate the resilience, strength, and independence that Janelle and Meri have embraced. Their stories are powerful reminders of the importance of finding one's own path and the beauty of new beginnings. We'll look at their paths forward as they embrace a life free of old bonds and look to the future with renewed confidence. The future of Sister Wives and Janelle and Meri's evolving story. Janelle's revelations about her relationship with Meri offer a window into the unique challenges of sisterhood, marriage, and independence within the Sister Wives family. As they each carve out a new life, Janelle and Meri's stories inspire fans to embrace personal growth, resilience, and self-love, creating a compelling new chapter in the Sister Wives saga.